Hi, I'm Chelsea Evans. I'm a furniture artist, and today I'm going to show you some really cool things from Redesign with Prima. Today I'm going to show you the Redesign with Prima Decor molds. These come in a variety of different designs, anywhere from ocean themed to butterflies, florals, and tons of other things. So let me show you a few of them. There's some butterflies, peacock, this is called the Regal Peacock, roses, mermaids, and more. They are made out of a silicone rubber. They are heat resistant, so not only can you use them to design furniture, but you can design pastries, cakes, and chocolates with them too. You can even bake in them. That's pretty awesome. So, I usually use like a white baker's chocolate, and then they're perfect to throw on top of a cupcake or for treats for your kids. It's a fun project, so anyone can do it. If I'm going to be doing furniture, there's usually 3 different mediums that I use. The first one is the Redesign with Prima modeling material. This comes in these little cans or in bigger ones, and it just is like a clay. So you can move it, model it in your hands, and then put it into the mold and design. The other thing I like to use is an epoxy. You can use any type of epoxy you want. You're just gonna mix it, pour it into the mold, let it fully harden, and then you can apply it to your furniture. The other thing I use is hot glue. Yep, you can use a hot glue gun, stick your hot glue in it, and put it right into the molds. Because they're heat resistant, it's not gonna affect them or hurt them in any way. Then I apply them by using a glue. Let's try it out. I'm going to be using the Redesign with Prima Decor Mold in Forest Treasures for this project. It's perfect because it's sunflowers, so it has that fall vibe, and we've got a pumpkin applied too, okay? You can use decor molds on just about anything. I use them on furniture all the time. I've used them on bottles to make decorative bottles and vases. And you can use them on knobs. So if you have those old wooden knobs, you can use the different decor molds and then just glue it onto the knob, and then you have a designer knob for just your time, right? Pretty cool, huh? So I picked up this pumpkin, and it's kind of plain. It needs something done to it. So let's add some pizzazz by adding molds. For this demonstration, I'm going to be using modeling material. You can use hot glue in molds. You can use epoxy and pour out your molds. Any type of modeling material or clay you can use in these molds if you're going to be using it for furniture or for decorative art like this. So I'm just going to take my modeling clay out, and you just mold it right into your hands. It's kind of like Play-Doh. And then you're just going to press it right into your mold. Now you can make all of these molds at once, but they do dry, and it takes time to dry. They don't dry really quickly, but they do start to dry out. So if you're making several molds and setting them on something like a cookie sheet, then what you're going to want to do is pop that in the freezer. And then when you're ready to apply them to your piece, you can pull them out, and they'll all be moldable and pliable and won't be dry, and you can mold them to your piece and use them all at once. This is a smaller project, so we're not going to need to do that. So I just push it into the mold and then pull it out, and we have a beautifully detailed centerpiece for our flower. Let's make the petals for it. And then I can show you what it looks like. I've had some people ask why I would use a different product for the molds, and here's my answer. If I am doing straight edges, like flat surfaces of drawers, then I'll use an epoxy resin, because the epoxy resin dries very, very hard and is really durable. And so I'll make that, and I can make a bunch of them and then use them whenever I want. They take longer to cure, as epoxy does. And so I only use that if I have time to wait. If I am doing a piece that has curves or details, just like our pumpkin, and I need to be able to push my mold and kind of model it around the design, then I'm going to use modeling clay because I have that ability to mold it and move it. I use hot glue occasionally as well because it dries very quickly. I can use it as soon as it's dry, and it does have some flexibility. It's not as flexible as modeling clay, but I can still put it around a piece that maybe has a little bit of curve. Once I have all the pieces made, I can lay them out and decide where I want them on my furniture or project that I'm using. And then I can go ahead and glue it. I typically use a wood glue. Any type of wood glue will do to apply your decor mold.